Here are 5 shifts I made to become a more confident leader. Now, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please hit the bell to be notified every time I post a new video about leadership and productivity. Now, I'm going to give you the 5 things that I did to help me go from constant self-doubt to confidence. And these are also proven strategies that I use with my clients all the time to help them get to the next level in their leadership. And now they're available to you too. So if you're letting self-doubt steal your joy as a leader, listen up, because by the end of this video, you are going to learn how to use these 5 steps to make a difference in your own life as well. And let's just dig in. Just so you know, I'm an executive coach. I've been an executive coach for many years, and I started my business in 2012. And I have to tell you that the way that I was before compared to how I am now, I'm a completely different person. It's been a long journey of learning and a lot of things that I'm going to share with you. But I just want you to know that if you struggle with self-doubt is something that you can actually get rid of. It doesn't have to be there forever. You can learn how to manage it. You can learn how to shift it. And hopefully with this video, you will get everything you need to help you start a journey towards confidence. The first thing I want to share with you is that I surrounded myself with people who achieved great things. And this is one of the things that is non-negotiable when it comes to shifting into more confidence. When you're surrounded by people who believe in themselves, who have achieved a lot of things, you realize that they're normal people too. And if they have done it, you can do it as well. The second thing I did is that I upgraded my self-care and my personal style. This may seem a little bit selfish, but it's actually not. It's not shallow. It's not selfish. Self-care is one of the things that really helps your brain see yourself as someone important. And that looks differently to different people. For me, it was around looking after my physical body. It was around creating mindfulness practices that helped me with my mindset and the way that I saw myself. It was also changing my personal style, so the way that I looked. I worked with a stylist who helped me with the colors that I was using and the shapes that I was using to make me feel better about myself and the way that I looked. This is really important, especially for women, because the way that we look, we care about. It really matters to us. And so the principle behind it is future pacing. It's being able to see yourself as your future self, the person that you want to be, and stop seeing yourself the way you see yourself today, which kind of causes you to not be very confident. Practically for you, I would recommend that what are the things that you love doing? What are the things that make you feel alive in terms of self-care? Do you enjoy massages and sport? And what is it that will make your body feel more confident and that will fill you with joy? And if you start putting these small practices in place, it will actually help you increase your self-confidence. One of the observations that I've made with people that I know that are very successful in their career and their life is that they are very good at keeping commitments to themselves. And so when you create a self-care routine, it helps you strengthen your ability to commit to yourself consistently, and that increases your confidence levels. The third thing I did was I worked on my limiting beliefs. I had so many limiting beliefs around what was possible for me, around what was possible for someone like me, around what was possible for my future, my career, the amount of money I could make. I had so many limiting beliefs. I also had career limiting beliefs, right, called upper limits, like the ceiling, what I could achieve in terms of I had fears around being visible, around people judging me, around being rejected. All these beliefs really affect our ability to show up in the world in a confident way. And I'm not going to lie, this was pretty intense work that took a while for me to really get traction with. But in the end, I did. And it's 100% one of the things that really made a difference for my levels of confidence. The fourth thing that I did was I did some somatic work. Now, you need to understand that one part of your body is your mind and the thoughts that you think and, how you see the world. But in addition to that, your body retains emotions. So if you went through traumatic experiences, or I mean, let's be honest, we all go through traumatic experiences, whether we're aware of it or not. Experiences that mark us and that define the way that we see the world. And experiences get stuck in our body. And so doing somatic work really helped me shift those emotions in that were stuck in my body so that I could freely embrace the new beliefs that I was working on when I was working on my limiting beliefs. Okay, and number 5, it definitely was to get a coach. A lot of this work cannot be done on your own. So I worked with a business coach to help me with my business. I work with a mindset coach. I work with an EFT coach. I work with coaches on strategy and on practicalities that would really help me get to the next level in my career, but also in my personal life. A coach is someone who doesn't just teach you or doesn't just open doors for you. Your coach is someone who will help you shift into the new identity that you need to step into so that you can become the person that you want to be. And that requires being challenged, it requires being kept accountable, and it requires giving guidance, because when you work with a coach, they've seen what you think to be your own unique problem as something that they've dealt with lots of other people. And so when you work with a coach, it really, really helps you go into these areas that you cannot see for yourself because they're like blind spots, and you can move forward in your journey. But the main takeaway here for me is that you really understand that you can build your self-confidence. It's a journey that you embark on, not just by yourself. You need to be guided by not only a community of people who can help you get there, but also a coach who can take you on that journey and help you go through the next level in your life in a way that is sustainable and achievable. Now, comment below and let me know, is confidence something that you are seeking to build in your life? Have you ever tried any of the things that I've told you? Any of the limiting beliefs that I mentioned? Do you feel like they apply to you as well? I'd love you to share, because when you share, you not only help me create better content for you, but you also help other people in the community that will be struggling with things just as you are. So that's it. And don't forget to like this video if it helped you, because it really helps me get more people see it. And also share it. Is there anyone in your world that you think might benefit from learning these 5 things to increase their confidence? Share it with them. Let's help each other. All right. This is it for me. Bye for now.